Hey y'all, hey! Great why is it? Or good after dinner. I had too much decent dinner. I had me a nice chili. Oh, bunch of cilantro and sour cream. Ooh, so good. I'm walking it off now. And y'all can get your mats and stretch off your dinner. Get your weights, pump up, take them carbs of protein and make it into muscle. Get your chair, do your chair exercises, stand up if you're walking in place, line up if you're walking wall to wall, jump on your bikes, start your treadmill, y'all. Oh yeah. Thanks for coming on a walk, y'all. Yes. Now that we finally got the walk back to where it should be.
Power on.
Hey y'all. Hey John. There's our moderator. Thanks for putting up my cash app. I'm still asking for $1.50 so I can get me a camera and not use a cell phone. I haven't checked these things yet, but I said A-okay. Hey y'all, hey, thanks for coming on the walk. We're back to just, I think, between 11 and 20 of us. Yes. And the trumpets are gone, honey. I know we're supposed to be all about the views and subscriptions, but all money ain't good money. All likes ain't good likes. All subscriptions ain't good subscriptions. I got my walkers, and we doing this. Well, first I have to tell you what I just learned from Midas Touch. There will be no peaceful transfer of powers. Hey, John. There will be no peaceful transfer of power. There is a document that the candidates signed with the General Service Administration. I dealt with them in the African burial ground, but they have many other services. One of these services is giving over $7 million to the candidate to get their administration and people in place. This is all for the peaceful transmission of power, transfer of power. And the German Republicans, they haven't signed it. They haven't signed it. They said there will be no peaceful transfer of power. Now, Midas Touch supposes that once the GSA gives them that $7 million, they can't, their donations have to be $5,000. And you know, countries are giving Trump millions and orange shit stain, millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's not transferring that off for no measly $7 million from GSA. And then also, he already has his cabinet and everything. It's the Heritage Foundation, all them churches that hate each other, that can get together to hate on the American citizens, them. And his project 2025. So he already has his people in place. He doesn't need to confer with the GSA on a peaceful transfer of power. It's not going to happen. So, y'all be ready. And I'm going to tell you, also, we have to remember that day he called for purge. These folks in these red states hurt by these hurricanes, I find out that a lot of them didn't leave because the Republicans, or because the Democrats was telling them to. They rather stay than obey anything a Democrat has to tell them. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm self-preservation. Ain't nobody got to tell me too many times about saving my ass. I'm the first one. Save your ass, Vicky. Okay, save. I'm out. So, if you think that these folks won't attack, they are drowning, they are sick from the storm being wet, everything wiped away. They won't take any medicine or anything if there's a Democrat behind it. Babies could die, starve. They'd rather have that baby starve than take a can of milk from a Democrat. I've been around a long time. And that fear they have, I've never seen it. Though I being African American, we have experienced it, and I have been shared stories. Being an African American. If you remember 40 Acres and a Mule? Remember when Grant told y'all join the army? You get 40 acres and a mule? I ain't never got that. And then they switched it over to reparations. Never gonna happen. So we know, but we still ain't drown and starve ourselves because of the freaking government. Get out of enslavement? Yeah. If you want to say that's the government, take it there. But, no. These people are dangerous. If that man tells him to do anything, he will do it. So let's get to the topic at hand. Nuns are just WICANS, what they call witches. They're just witches who Christianity made brides of God, Christ, but they're WICANS. When you trace back Wiccan history, you'll see it was women living together and thriving in a community without men. Christianity, might as well say all of them, Hebrew and Islam, they frown on women being single and working and taking care of themselves. They have made in their head and in their cult that the purpose for a woman is to take care of a man, and if you don't do that, you're a witch. So that's when they went around chasing them. That's what all that burning was about, from Europe into these Americas. Single women are looked down upon in all these cults. If you're not a witch, then you're part of the rainbow. If you're not a witch, you're part of the rainbow. You just can't be a woman that doesn't want to spend her life catering to men. They think there's something wrong with you if you don't commit yourself to caring for a man. I see on the YouTube some places where they have WICANS, and I long to join them because it's just women. It's just women living their lives, swaying they sway, doing their thing. Just women. But that's not this society. In this society, independent women thinking is not the way to go. So instead of being fried on a stake or drowned, you just said you want to marry the God of Jesus and be a nun in the Catholic Church, and you don't have to worry about having any kind of relationship with a man, and you can live around other women in peace. As peaceful as you can get. I've read some books, those priests were, a lot. But that's where they live. Where they can live together. They can work together as women. And then there's nothing wrong. When I was a child, we used to see nuns walking in groups all the time. They were very happy when they were with one another, or cordial enough. But one-on-one, there was some hard sisters. There was some hard sisters. Whew. But they just couldn't be women. Just can't be living together, taking care of one another, growing, fixing, taking care of livestock, cattle, building houses, making businesses. When they did that back in the day, they called them WICANS. And in order to save their life and still keep their life without men catering to men, they just married God of Jesus. Put on those skirts, those long robes, and those habits, and went on with their life. But they ain't free. Because WICANS can do some wonderful things, and they have. They're in touch with nature. They do heal you. They do help you with your problems. They do communicate with the atmosphere. The birds, the bees. And even now, as nuns, unless there's someplace out in the country or some station someplace else like that, they don't have that ground to Wiccan relationship. They don't have it. They don't have the ground to Wiccan relationship. And that's why I think they're unhappy. I like Wiccans. They're just doing their own thing, honey. They're just doing their own thing. No harm to nobody. Love to all. That thing they put in, oh, they're so hateful. They're so... Not true. Not true. It's so horrible how you live in a society run by these cults, and the only way happy women are accepted is if they're happy on the arm of a man. They just can't be happy because they're alive and they have life and they made life. They can't do that. No. You have to be with man, or you were a witch. If a lot of ladies got together and planned something, if it wasn't under the control of a man, it was witchcraft. Like you can't be happy. Like you can't be happy. And just being a woman. Just breathing air. If you have kids, have kids. Take care of your kids. But not with these cults. You have to have a man. You have to take care of a man. You have to have a man take care of you, even if he can't. I heard a lot of talk because I do true crimes. And they have instances where men annihilate the whole family because he is under so much financial pressure. But he tells the wife to stay home. He tells the kids, you go to good schools. They live off credit cards because he won't admit that he needs his wife to get out there and be able to make as much money as him, but he can't do it because then, according to the cults and stuff, he's not a man. So when it gets too much, and they're getting ready to be evicted, and the wife still don't know because he doesn't want her to know anything about the business. He doesn't want her to know anything about the business, about the rent, how things are being paid. So just as they're about to get evicted, and the wife finds out that they have nothing, the husband annihilates the whole family. But when they meet, the woman could have a good job, and he could have a good job, but he'll tell her, no, you stay home and take care of the kids. That's not the real world, but that's the world of cults. Oh, he's a good man, his wife doesn't have to work. Yes, she does. And you just took her from a money-making position so she could sit at home, and you promised her a lifestyle that you cannot meet. And then everybody's in debt. And they said it's so the woman doesn't get too high-minded. She's going to take care of everybody. She doesn't get married to have an enemy. Men are wars. They do wars. They do fighting. Not us. We have to, we will. So they made them into nuns. They made them into servants of Christ. They get stipends, they don't get salaries. Stipends to take care of their feminine hygiene, stuff like that. They do what the priest tells them to do, or the mother superior. They stay hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on their knees. When they used to be living together, dancing, singing, having a good old time. But they couldn't have that. They call them witches. And unless you turn over your whole life, you would be burned at the stake as a witch. So as a nun, you get some of what you want. Great. I have lived with women. It was wonderful. We all did our own thing. We all had our jobs. We all were independent into whatever we were doing. We paid bills. Some had a car, some didn't, but we helped each other. And then every time we would meet people and say, oh, I got my roommates, been around for a long time. You don't have a man? Ooh, something must be wrong with you. But back in the day, they would say, what are y'all living together? You must be witches. And they would burn them at the stake or make them take a vow to Christ or God. Wiccans are necessary. In all cultures, Wiccans are necessary. Except in the old black African ones. Oh, they have them. It's on the down low. Like what oh gosh, what's that word? Santanistas? Oh, I can't think of the Spanish name for witches. They go through them all the time. For healing, for herb, so they can see inside you, see inside your life. And they do, that's real. But they have to be on the down low now. Because the old black African cults control everything. And they still come after witches. Wiccans. There was some, when I was young, because you can't come out and call them witches. There was a lady who, when she braided your hair, she touched your hair, she made your hair grow. So if you were having hair problems, they said, go see that lady. She'll do whatever, massage your hair, or what have you, and your hair grew. You had pain. There's salves they used to give you that you can rub on your skin. That's how in touch they are. They're seers. That's how free they are. They're seers. But you can't have seers in these old black African cultures. Men tell you what you're going to see. If they ever free themselves. And I have met women who were, came from, gave up the whole nun thing. And they lived together with women. And they worked and they go their life and they don't have no hassles and they're not worried about men. They're free. They're free. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. Because you say, where have all the WICANS gone? But now they're coming out of the cathedrals. They're getting their life where they can live it without the pressures of a man or a community that judges you by whether you have a man or not. You can just go ahead and be you. I told y'all I'm going federal. If I hit about 80, I gotta hurry up and do it while I'm still able to hold a fake gun and slide a note. Because I'm going to the bank and I'm gonna slide them that note. Give me all your money. And if I don't get shot, they'll probably tackle me to the ground, put me in handcuffs, because I'm old. They say, why don't you go home? Why'd you go there? And I'll just go back to the next bank and put the note in. And then they say, listen, we got to put you in federal jail, but you're old. So they'll put me in the federal jail nursing home. All women and all old women just busy going around helping each other. Helping each other. Ain't no profits for no doctors to make because the federal government ain't paying you that kind of money to take care of me if I'm running around robbing banks. But I know how it is to live with a group of women. And it's just everyone doing their own thing and being happy. Let me get the weights. Thanks so much. We're going to do this weight thing here. I start off so good. Then I get, hey, thanks for the love. Then I get a little stiff. Yes, love you back. Okay, tuck in your gut. I had a big dinner. In November, we're going to start walking for 45 minutes. Anyway, squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other arm. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze your gut. This chili rice and cilantro and sour cream. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one for good luck. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Thanks for coming on the walk. I love you. Oh, you feel as good as I am? I hold on to walk y'all on an angle. So you can also see how walking has helped me. I told you I put down at 15 pounds, even maybe more now. Now this is supposed to be the segment, tell Granny Luck what you want. And I would read it. I would have went to my cash app. I was $1.50. I was like, oh, they said I want a new house. And I would say, luck to you, Granny Luck, luck to you as you go to get your house. But no one sent me cash app $1.50 yet. But the party ain't over because I'll be doing it all the way to Emancipation Proclamation Day. Thank you so much for coming on the walk. I hope y'all feel as good as I do when I get finished. And all day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, John, for all you do. And I'll see you tomorrow.